afternoon. Welcome to Tribune News on Q, your trusted source for the latest news. We're live on Daily Tribune's Facebook page, Tribune Now on YouTube, and Daily Tribune Official on TikTok. I'm PASCUAL, and here with this afternoon's top stories. Sara Duterte thanks Marcos Jr. for renewed family bonds. Vice President Sara Duterte has expressed gratitude to President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. for indirectly helping restore her family's ties amid the arrest of her father, former President Rodrigo Duterte. While she initially blamed Marcos for Duterte's detention at The Hague following an Interpol-assisted arrest at NAIA, she acknowledged that it led to a deeper bond with her father and half-sister Kitty. Hundreds of Duterte supporters continue to gather outside the Scheveningen Penitentiary calling for his return to the Philippines. A mother and her 10-year-old child tragically lost their lives in a house fire in Rosales, Pangasinan, after the mother attempted to save her sleeping child who was deaf and mute. The Bureau of Fire Protection reported that the fire spread rapidly due to the house being made of light materials, also affecting 4 neighboring structures. Authorities estimate the damage at 2.5 million pesos. Executive Secretary Lucas Bersamin reaffirmed Malacanang's stance on executive privilege concerning the Senate's probe into former President Duterte's arrest. Senator Amy Marcos criticized the administration for withholding details, arguing that hidden truths are unspoken lies. The Senate panel, chaired by Marcos, continues to investigate possible rights violations in Duterte's detention. Senate President Francis Cheese Escudero has sent for legal review the subpoenas issued against Philippine Air Force Lieutenant General Arthur Cordura and Prosecutor General Richard Anthony Fadulion, both of whom were invited to testify on Duterte's arrest. Escudero emphasized the need to avoid a constitutional crisis, balancing the Senate's investigative power with the executive branch's privilege claims. The Philippine Drug Enforcement Agency successfully intercepted a shipment containing 7.6 million peso worth of ecstasy tablets at the port of Clark, Pampanga. The contraband originating from Belgium was seized through a coordinated operation with the Bureau of Customs. The authorities are now investigating the intended recipients of the illicit drugs. Moving on to business news, stock market fell to 6,161.02, down 86.66 points or 1.39%. The all shares index dropped to 3,667.17. The industrial sector led losses, followed by property and holding firms. Among actives, APX gained 3.09%, while P-Gold saw the biggest drop at negative 4.83%. The PSEI Total Return Index stood at 2,673.11, up 1.08% from the previous day. The Philippines' manufacturing sector shrunk in March for the first time in 19 months, with the PMI dropping to 49.4 from 51 in February, signaling weaker demand. Manufacturers cited reduced orders and growing competition, leading to lower output. Employment remained steady while business confidence hit a 4-month high amid optimism over elections and potential rate cuts. However, concerns persist over trade policies and tariffs. For sports news, Anthony Davis hit a go-ahead floater with 3.4 seconds left, sealing the Mavericks' 120-118 win over the Hawks. Davis finished with 34 points and 15 rebounds, while Klay Thompson added 17 points. Trae Young led Atlanta with 25 points and 12 assists, but his last-second three fell short as the Hawks dropped their 4th game in 5 outings. Moving on to entertainment, Binibining Pilipinas Charities Incorporated has introduced 36 official candidates for the 2025 pageant, where they will vie for the Miss International and Miss Globe crowns. Among the contenders are actress Dalia Katab, pageant frontrunner Annabel May McDonnell, and high IQ achiever Mia Bettina Golosino. The candidates were presented at the new Frontier Theater in Quezon City. And that's all for now. Join us again at 4:30 p.m. for more updates. Again, I am Pam Pascual, and this has been Tribune News on Cue.